So today we are going to be talking about how to use lubricants correctly. So over my 1 year in my pure romance business so far, I have talked with multiple women who have struggled with personal dryness, whether that's from medication, which is a huge one, having children, are stressed out, or they're just not able to turn off their brain. And it's nothing to be ashamed about. It's something that does happen, especially as we get older. But there is a right way to go about using lubricant, and I've met and I've spoken with women who have bought lubricant from us, and they say, you know what, I've tried all these different lubricants. And it's just not working for me. So I was still really confused as to why women were still struggling with dryness after using lubricant, because two of our lubricants are FDA approved for that. So which is why I was really confused as to why women were still having an issue with that after using a lubricant. Also asking questions like, can you walk me through how you're applying the lubricant correctly? I found out that majority of the women that I've met are just not using the lubricant correctly. And this isn't to like bash women or anything, because they don't teach us this in our 5th grade sex ed class. But it's really just to educate you on how we should be using lubricant, so that we can get the desired effect that we are really wanting and are looking for. So, if you are using one of our lubricants, like the Just Like Me or the Euphoria, which is our water-based lubricant, our Euphoria water-based, you want to apply one pump onto your finger. And now, most women, when they do apply it, they apply it externally on the vulva area, which is your lips right here, or they are applying it directly to the toy or the penis, and that's actually wrong. We really want to be protecting the tissues internally, because these are really delicate, and anytime there is friction or you have an itch down there and you scratch it, it's so delicate and thin that's what causes the pain after intercourse or even foreplay. And so a lot of the times, when you are applying it externally on the vulva area, like your lips, when you are applying it here in this area, in the vulva area, you're still penetrating inside, because it's still causing friction internally, and that's the area where we're wanting to protect inside here, right here. Even though when we apply it externally on the vulva area and on the lips, it's not going internally, so we are still damaging the tissues internally. So when you have that pump on your finger, you are going to insert. So you have the pump on your finger, you're going to insert 1 inch to 2 inches in, and then you're just going to give it a quick rub down, and then you're good to go. If you are using the Pure Romance water-based lubricant, because you are applying this internally, you can actually apply this up to 24 hours beforehand, and it's going to absorb into your tissues. And when you get aroused, whether it's with an enhancement cream, foreplay, a toy, anything like that, it's going to re-wet and replenish to give you that protection. If you are using a silicone-based lubricant like our Pure Pleasure, you're going to apply it the exact same way. You're going to have that pump on your finger, insert 1 inch to 2 inches, and give it a good rub down. You're good to go. The only difference with Pure Pleasure, it's going to stay on top of the tissue, so it's really going to prevent that friction. So it's perfect for those who have dryness and have absolutely no production of lubrication. And it's also good for backdoor play, water play, and whereas a water-based lubricant, it's perfect and ideal for someone who has natural production of lubrication. Um, the water-based lubricant works with you, and the pure pleasure, the silicone lubricant, works for you, if that makes sense. So I really hope that helped, and if you have any questions on how to apply lubricant, please feel free to reach out and ask any questions that you do have.